Yo, what is up, YouTube? So today is Monday, October 11th. It's about 7:40 a.m. Eastern time, so we're coming into those like prime New York session times, and I'm gonna run through a little market analysis for GJ, gold, Bitcoin, and XRP, but specifically going to be looking to take a trade with GJ. So right here, what I have left open on the chart here is just what I had drawn up from yesterday's analysis from like the weekly outlook. So as you can see, I had buys above this zone here, and as you can see, it respected this support, broke it, continued up, and has created this high. So now we're going to see like what we're going to be looking out for to catch a move for either a continuation or a potential like form of support and retest of the high up here. So let's go ahead and remove everything here. So let's go ahead and start it from the daily time frame. So the daily we can see is pretty strong bullish. There's some traffic over here to the left, like some bigger zones over here, maybe even lower. So maybe we'll try and find something there on the lower time frames, but for now let's just focus on like this being like a level of resistance that was broken. And I would like to determine some sort of like rejection point, so let's go ahead and just like mark that up. Go down to the 4 hour from here. 4 hour, as you can see, is also pretty strong bullish. Currently the 4 hour candle is bearish, so I don't really like when the 4 hour and the daily candles are going against each other. So what I would look for here is like, this to be like the bottom wick and, break of the high for it to continue. Because we already saw this movement throughout like London session, we might not see any continuation now, just because you can see it's strong bullish candles here on the 4 hour. So it's a very high chance that we could come back down to this zone to retest and then go back up. But let's go ahead and mark up some zones here. So this is like daily, support that we looked at, and then kind of like a daily like target. So let's go ahead and dive into the 4 hour. So we have like this as a most recent support, and nothing as far as like a confirmed resistance right now. So what I like to do here is just go a little bit left, see where our price is, and see if there's any traction, any zones in that area. So as you can see, the 4 hour does have some rejection points in this area from the past. So we'll go ahead and mark this up, and maybe mark this up too, and maybe even this one too, just because of the past rejections here. So as you can see, like the 4 hour, there's a lot of noise here. So when I look at it on from a current standpoint, there's a lot of like potential rejection points that we could experience here on the 4 hours. So I'm just gonna leave those there for now, and just use that as something to keep in mind. So for now, I'm going to actually delete that, and what I'm going to look at here is like this being a zone, and this being a zone. Now I want to flip back up to here, 152.645. Now I'm looking at this zone here because this is where the daily candle would be bearish. So I really wouldn't want sells unless it was below this. So sells below buys above here. Cool. So yeah, I think this is going to be pretty solid to try and catch a move for New York session here as far as GJ. Like I said, I got buys above here, just, you know, basically breaking and closing above this range on the 30-minute, and then I'll look for the entry on the continuation. Sells below here. This is just, you know, at this point, the daily candle will be bearish, the 4-hour will be bearish, and like I said, I don't like them to not correlate. So at this point, you know, the 4-hour and daily will be correlating bullish, and at this point the 4-hour and daily will be correlating bearish. So I hope this helps you out as far as my outlook on GJ. And let's roll into gold. So gold is actually still in like the ranges that we had marked up from yesterday. So what I'm just going to do, to be honest, is, you know, like I said, gold isn't something that I really like to play with too much. So I'm just going to move this guy down. Whoops. Move that guy and oops. We'll delete that guy. Looking at sells below there now, I think. Yeah, so big rejection on the daily from there, so it looks like sells are going to be more prominent. Daily's bearish, 4 hours bullish, so yeah, it's just in that range for now. But yeah, below here it'll be bearish and daily will be bearish as well. So yeah, I would look for sells below 1752 to target this area and, you know, potentially come down here. But like I said, I don't really like gold, so I'm not going to really pay attention too much. That's just a move that I would be comfortable with based on the range that it's currently in. Rolling into Bitcoin now. Now, I just like to look at Bitcoin on a higher time frame basis. So as you can see, it's kind of following my analysis that I've been talking about for, you know, the past couple of days or so, the last week or so. Man, this mouse is really pissing me off. But anyways, you know, it's still forming this, like, you know, daily bullish structure as far as you know, the daily time frame. You know, we had this big, like, news, whatever the fuck, came in here to make it spike down, but at the end of the day it came back up, closed above, and as you can see, it's bullish. It's broken the high now, and it looks like it's probably going to continue up here to 60,000 or so. Like I said, we might see this continue before it continues up, but this right here would happen, might be this, so it might just continue up already. But yeah, so overall, good to see this on Bitcoin. It's, you know, following what I've been kind of looking at, and yeah, weekly has broken the high. I don't really like that it's done this so early in the week. It could, you know, come crashing down or something, but who knows? It looks very strong bullish, so I'm just going to keep running with my bias on that. And like I said, you know, I only like to look at this on a higher time frame. Cool. So XRP is pretty messy, to be honest with you. You know, there's a lot of, like, news related movements here, but overall it looks like it's still you know, moving bullish. We did have this bearish you know, little rejection here. So with that close there, I'm gonna go ahead and just mark up this zone as, like, you know, another kind of rejection. But if we can probably respect this area down here, if we can respect this as a line of support, then you know, this should continue bullish. But as long as we stay above $1 here on XRP, we should continue bullish. But cool, so I'm going to continue watching this for GJ. This is going to be pretty much like the move I'm looking for. Buys above here, sells below here. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about this, feel free to comment below. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications and shit. I'll do these live here and there. I might even come back on live here today, but I just wanted to put this in play, get this out here just so it's out there in the world for you guys to check out. But anyways, hope you got some value here. If you did, share it out with a friend, and we'll catch you on another one. Peace.